Teams. Bristol City have made one enforced change. Mark Sykes replaces Ross McCrory at right wing back. McCrory's out because of a concussion. Have a look at Wrexham. They make 3 changes after their FA Cup tie on Friday. Mr. Kabore, the Manchester City loanee, returns, as to Ben Sheep and Nathan Broadhead. He's got a fine goal when
his goals alone, and I think obviously this evening playing in that 10 with Horvath on that far side, 2 10s, they're big players for them, and it's likewise for Wrexham. I'm looking at
8th place Wrexham. Either side wins it tonight and they will go into the playoff places. Even if they find really good form, you'd imagine that the top 2 is too far away. Millwall, Hull, these 2, Preston, all who have got a genuine chance of going up, who might not be thinking that there are many more. He's come out of his goal again, Vitek there, and he's run into, I think it's Tanner who he's clattered into. We were saying that was an aberration in the previous game, but he's done it again.
Yeah, he has. Listen, I think sometimes it's just a lack of communication, is it? I think the thing you will say is that Vitek can see absolutely everything, and the only thing that I would say from a defender's point of view, and that's George Tanner, that gets the full force of Vitek, is that maybe he's concerned about this.
Create a little bit of room for himself. He's got Thomason on the overlap. He comes inside. He tried to slot it through. He spotted the run of Rathbone, and the door was slammed shut. And Emil Rees gets his free kick. And I think Heim is just going to get the ticking off.
Yeah, that was one where it just comes through. Maybe the back of him here, is it? Just a ball that's played off and he's all over him. He had injuries as well that certainly have to take into consideration.
It's whipped into the penalty area again. Borges has to deal with it. And he's managed to prevent the corner at the expense of a throw.
It's so much better though. I mean, Stephen having another midfielder in there, Rathbone it was, that enjoying Sam Smith.
Vitek comes, he's a big man and he was determined to get there, and after a little bit of juggling he did.
It's good goalkeeping, he has to come out and really dictate him.
Wrexham very much dominating possession now. They go wide to Nathan Broadhead. And have a go at Tanner. Got Sykes in support, it goes in low into the penalty area. And it was just flicked goalwards. Callum Doyle got forward into the box.
Yeah, well, he does venture forward, doesn't he? And I think that's the licence that these 3 centre-halves, I think that both sides have, and that's where you see
Horvath trying to have an influence on the game. They go forward quickly. Rees bursting through the middle. He moves it on to Sykes, who is appealing for a handball. He's jumping up and down, but this is the Championship. There is no VAR. The game goes on.
And then from Mark Sykes, he wanted a penalty. I mean, this is just a turnover of play. It's Tom Heim that comes across. I don't think so. I mean, it would have been very, very harsh. I think it might have even been his back arm, and I don't think it would have been an easy one for the referee to call that, would it? I think particularly that they'd gone forward. I know they're still questioning. This might just give us a better view. It's just here where he flicks it. It just catches the arm, doesn't it? Whether the defender's there, it's such a difficult one to call.
Bristol City are not able to play through it, so there could be a quick turnover. Broadhead. Doyle joins in, and O'Brien on the edge of the penalty area. And the cross is deflected, great chance and a goal! Ollie Rathbone, Wrexham in front. And they continue their surge up the Championship.
Well, you must say, it's pretty much deserved, hasn't it, been from Wrexham? They've been the ones who have probably asked them more questions. They've been the ones that have dominated the football. They've been the ones that have showed that little bit of quality. You felt it was coming. It was just a clever little ball. As I said, getting one of them attacking midfielders and number 10s, if you like, from midfield that can go and join in. It's so hard to pick up. The ball that's played back here. There's Callum Doyle that plays that ball. It's a big deflection, but look at the acres of space that Ollie Rathbone's in. Just have a look at Sam Smith making that direct run towards the near post there that takes 2 defenders away. All the space opens up, and there you go. Ollie Rathbone pick your spot. Not easy by any stretch, but the technique's quality, and he hits it beautifully. Past Vitek, no chance whatsoever. That run, clever, just taking two players out of the equation, and that leads to the first goal for Wrexham.
Some work to do. His side has been second best. Disappointing first half for the home side at Ashton Gate. Half-time score, Bristol City 0, Wrexham 1. His players, but it's salvageable. They're only one goal down. They're at home, and they're a team, as we've seen, when they hit their straps, Bristol City, they are a proper threat. Here's Horvath, he's straight on, and a shot in the opening moments, and a shot into the side netting from Sinclair Armstrong. And it was just saved by Okonkwo seconds into the second half, and it's all changed, and it's a corner.
Yeah, unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, it just needed something. It needed an injection of energy, a spark, and that's exactly what's happened straight away. As you can see, it's gone straight up to Sinclair Armstrong.
Nicely done by Tommy Horvath. He can drive forward, and he can slip it to Sinclair Armstrong. Oh, what an impact! What a goal! And what an amazing reaction to the triple substitution at half-time. Bristol City back in the game. This second half could not have gone better for Gerhard Struber in these opening moments.
What a goal. What a goal this is from Sinclair Armstrong. Talk about making that impact. You only had to listen to the fans when his name got called upon that he was coming on in this second half. And, I mean, it's given away here from Alan Doyle. More that we didn't see a lot of in that first half, but he delays, passes that ball. And by the way, this is an outstanding finish from Sinclair Armstrong because it's a tight angle. He's still got an awful lot to do. And I tell you, he does hit this sweetly back across goal, right into that top corner. This is game on. I've seen Bristol City do this many times where they've had to chase the game, get back into a game, and he's been so keen doing so. What a finish. I think that's his second touch since being on the field. What an impact.
Can they be exploited as they're a man down? It's Issa Kabore. Wrexham can shift the momentum again. It'll step over by Kabore. And his shot was importantly blocked by Dickey.
Yeah, well, you're down to 10 players. Sinclair Armstrong having something done and down the tunnel, but Kabore takes advantage of that, cuts inside, takes that strike on. He ends up...
They have responded in the last couple of minutes because there was danger in those tumultuous opening moments of the second half that they could have been rocked.
Well, the game has really changed, hasn't it? It's flipped on its head a little bit here. Here's that little bit of a decoy run that opens things up for Nathan Broadhead to take that strike on his left-hand side forward.
Rathbone puts it behind for Kabore to chase, and he can get there, and Smith in the penalty area holds it up. Can he get a turn in? It's clipped into the middle. It has to be defended by Tanner. Not for the first time this evening. He does really well.
Yeah, well, Kabore did absolutely outstanding as well down that right side. Played a clever little ball into Sam Smith, who just backs in and backs in. He's waiting for a little bit of support up, maybe to pull something of trickery out where we can maybe turn Rob Dickey, who's tight, who defends well, and then it's a clever ball, isn't it? You can see that here's Thomason. He's thinking, maybe I've made that run across the back post. Oh, I've got a free header at goal.
Here's the free kick. Scott Twine who took it. Now the Bristol City supporters, in hope rather than expectation, are saying the Okonkwo carried it behind.
Yeah, it was the bounce and the spin that was always...
Kabore, a different outlet now, and Kiefer Moore, and he's opened it up here for Wrexham, who get Thomason forward, and he delivers it into the penalty area. Crucial touch. There is no flag, and it's in the back of the net. Well, it's the defender who came back. And Wrexham have regained the lead. A quick counter-attack. Chaos in the Bristol City penalty area. And the visitors are on target for yet another away win.
Well, how good was that, and how sharp was the counter-attack? Credit to Kiefer Moore. I mean, he's instrumental in this second goal for Wrexham. And I say that because of his hold-up play, his switcher play, the ball in here. Thomason, I mean, there's a hint of offside, wasn't there? With Lewis O'Brien. And then it's just absolutely a shambles, really, because it's not dealt with. I think it's, let's see who it is who gets the last touch. Is it Williams that gets the final touch? Who's just come on the pitch? Joe Williams, I mean, he goes with the right outside of the boot.
A voice yells, put the ball in the box for Bristol City, but they're working, trying to get a better position for it. When it goes in, it comes straight back out again, and Williams collects it. He then goes wide, and Knight puts it across. And the shot from the edge of the penalty area. What a shot! What a goal! Max Bird! Spectacular, magnificent. Bristol City are level.
What a goal! What a finish this is. One that I want to look over. Just look at them home fans. They are absolutely buzzing with joy. What a finish this is from Max Bird. And I'm sure that Joe Williams plays a big part in this, by the way, to force that ball out wide. I mean, it's Jason Knight that plays the ball in. Have a look at this. The top-class technique. Edge of the box. And he absolutely executes it unbelievably. That ball pushed out onto that right-hand side. This isn't an easy finish. No way. 18 yards out. And he takes it with the instep, by the looks of things, off the underside of the bar, which makes it look even better. And I know it's right down the middle, but I feel that he's hit it so well. The contact and purchase is outstanding from Max Bird. Oh, what a game this has been. And what an equalising goal that we've just seen here. Edge of the box, absolutely unbelievable.
Beautifully struck, magnificent technique. And what a moment for a man who's had such a frustrating season. A long spell on the sidelines because of an injury. He's back, and he is back with a bang.